see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this team to get us going. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for some space. It's Price. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Short connection to the tight end here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Back to throw. It's Carr. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. To the air, it's Manning. This time, a completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
seems this crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Price. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. The catch is made. Touchdown, Longhorns. They couldn't stop him there. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Catch is made down the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks.
And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. The defense contributes 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. In the clear at the 25. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throwing for his running back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Way too much speed in that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Sure hands, it's Price. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, it's second down. Here's the snap, quarterback drops back. Pulls it in, it's Fleming. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
Dropping back. It's Carr. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He lets it go. Over the middle, it's Price. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch made by the tight end. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. Waiting him off. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Defense is coming after him. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Grab near the sticks. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the
taking a shot deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Irish. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on it.
Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
That sack sets up a third down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Catch made on the left side. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep moving.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw over the middle. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He fires it down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Manning. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He makes the grab. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit and did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got a pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Price. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Price. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keeps it on the draw. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Oh, and he almost had a chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Makes the read. Pitch play to the back.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rallied to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the grab.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught way downfield inside the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Alexander. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
2nd and long from the 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. It's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense has it and still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a...
No, it's fumble. What a decision. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit,